Hey man, I just started a scholarship program. I have like about 8 scholars. I'm just thinking, how are you able to expand that to 70
Your
scholars?
breeding math calculator on current cost that's associated with an Axie, and so it updates pretty much live. But what you're seeing here too is your actual cost to breed 4 Axies right now is 0.056, and so how I was able to grow initially, and I want to stress that this was initially. It's not how it works right now. Is I could breed skipping the initial cost of buying 3 Axies. I could breed 4 times, keep 2, sell 2, and the 2 I sold would cover all my cost of SLP and AXS. And so most of the time, if I was good enough at breeding or had good luck without too many mutations, and the market was still in good form, not only could I cover, but I could actually make profit off of that. Which means that I could profit off of all of the scholars before I even started them. So it was, to me, it was just the most easy decision to make, was just continue to make scholars, because through the breeding I was still profitable, and I would basically keep 2 babies. That all the parents would go on to scholars. I would always have a C Axie to throw in there too for some from our prior breeds. So then C breeds with the first baby. They do 4 times. Those both go to scholars. Then the second baby from that initial breed kind of is held over for those new babies, and that's how you kind of create this whole breeding system that was super profitable. So now the challenge is, how do you do the exact same thing? Um, and so part of it is actually making sure you understand how axes sell and what's working with them. So the EBC tool is great. Um, and so not just the market, the analyzer specifically. So you can start to see what they're actually been selling for. The average sold Axie here is 0.099, and if you actually, that's at 0 breeds. Um, and so as long as you get those in the dominant, that's a 90. If you even go down to like probably not much worse than an 80 would be the one of the worst. You're still selling at 0.097 as long as those are in the dominant and it's a pure Axie. So now you can kind of go in here and you can start to look, okay, well, what can I, the cost on breeding never changes. And so that's kind of the best thing for you to always be factoring in when you're going through and picking out axes. And so if we just go back and look through that exact thing, you got goldfish, shoal, Nemo, risky. And so you can see here that they're starting for 3 breeds at 0.065, but if you go down to 0, we just saw the average sells for 0.09 something. So if you can find good genes on them, buy them around that same kind of cost or below, and you can see in the market analyzer what they're actually selling for, your cost on it never actually changes. And so really trying to find the right axes that A, are going to be good for competitive, but also going to be cost averaged in. If you can cover that SLP with 2 axes, you're in a really good spot. We'll catch you later. Peace.